all our dream, basically it's a product of unprocessed thoughts, emotion, and wind. So, in a simple way to say would be unprocessed wind and mind. So it could mean any kind of wind, it means any kind of mind. That means it could be thought, could be emotion, could be karma. So basically all the dreams are a product of that. So that means not only all the dreams is a product of that, but also the way we live our life. So basically this very life that we are living right now in a waking state, it's also a product of that. So how are you living today? So how you live today it's a product of processed or unprocessed thought, emotion, karma. A simple way to say would be processed or unprocessed wind and mind. So that basically means, what does that tell us? It tells us that we can change our dream. Because we do have influence on that wind and that mind. We do have choices. So that means we can change. That means we can change dream. That means we can change where our life is. We have a choice. So the dream yoga is very much about knowing that we have a choice and willing to choose right thing. Now, so saying that, so when we say, now how I'm going to choose? We begin to reflect in our life. So we begin to look at our life, see what kind of life we live. So that means, how you handle when you face challenges. Either it's external one or internal one. Either somebody created or you created by yourself. When you face those challenges, how you process. Are you able to process? Are you able to process well? Are you able to be free from that? Or are you able to guide it into the right direction? Are you able to change it? Or you just become a victim of your challenge that you have created in your own life? That means very often we become victim of our own challenges that we created by our own unprocessed thought and emotions. Either in our waking state of life, or every single night the dreams that we have. That means that these all are simply a manifestation of unprocessed thought, emotion, and wind. So I'm adding wind there. That's very important. In Tibetan we say lung and sen. So basically unprocessed wind and mind. So we look at our life and just simply recognizing that's true, that that's true that maybe I process quite okay. That's true maybe I'm not really processing things well. That's true that I am in the notion of processing it, I make it worse by pain body become too active, by pain speech talking too much, by pain mind or my ego's imagination is too far than I could ever imagine. My awareness can imagine. My ego imagination is so much more fantastic than my awareness's imagination. Therefore, I just simply become a victim of that. So you're just being aware of that. So once you begin to aware of that, and then you kind of narrow it down in your own life, we're talking about, you look at your life in 1 year's lifetime. You look at last year. What happened last year? How many things you encounter, what we so-called challenges? How many times you processed them well, and how many times you didn't process them? So some of those challenges was last year, but they are still here this year. Are you seeing those challenges in your life? How are you processing them? So what we're trying to do, that basically means those challenges, where I look at it, those challenges in three ways. I look at those challenges as notion of pain body, notion of pain speech, notion of pain mind. And that idea of pain body, I said, that in Tibetan word, we also call Numalji Pungbo. And also a very important word, we say the opposite side, we call it changeless bliss body. That means eternal body. That means that what we're trying to achieve body. in contrary to that, what we are in is in that pain body. And Eckhart Tolle, and also he put these notions in very simply and very beautifully, very effectively. So this concept is, I think it's very important. But it's not only a body. Here I'm adding speech, for example. It's very important to be aware of that speech. It's equally important, the speech, which is sometimes in the West it's kind of not talked so much or not paid so much attention to. So that pain speech is very much when the body is there, and some people tend to talk a lot about it. And very often, particularly, the pain speech is the destroyer of relationship. Many times, this relationship break up because of unaware of pain speech. It keep on talking without you even trying to talk. It just talks. You're not aware of your talking. What it does is it often hurts others, and there's no intention from one side to hurt others, but it does. That's what the pain speech does. The other thing is the pain mind. Basically, what pain mind is, imagination of ego. It's just incredible what you can imagine. In the street of New York or in the street of any world, everybody will be laughing so much if everybody else hears somebody else's thought. Don't you think? Just imagine thoughts that you have. If everybody's hearing it, they will laugh or not. And probably same way from the other side also. You just don't want to know. Don't want to know how much what they're thinking. And you're enough. What they're talking is enough shocking. And what they're doing is enough shocking, right? So don't want to hear it. So these mind, speech, and body is the way we express. So when I say challenge, so you look inside your own self, my own pain body. That means when I detect, when I feel hurt, when I say it really hurts me, I am really afraid. I am really afraid. So when you say that or when you feel that very moment, you want to be a good vessel for your pain, good host for your pain. Not when somebody comes with their pain and you say, I don't want to hear it. When you go with your pain to your family, they say, I don't want to hear your pain. What do you feel? It's your illusion. Don't talk to me. You messed it up. You should be responsible. We expect better from you than that. If you hear that from your family, what do you feel? You don't feel good. Same way, when the pain body manifests in you, when you say, it really hurts. I am really sad. I feel really lost. You wanted to care about that feeling. You wanted to feel space. You wanted to host it. You wanted to give a hug. You wanted to respect, acknowledge. Doing what? How you do that? 3 pills. Being still, silence, spacious. Stillness through your body, silence through your speech, spaciousness through your mind. You host that. So the moment you host it well, you are processing that pain body or speech or mind very well.